Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for stopping by. I've really missed you, and I haven't done one of these like face-to-face chats in a very long time, so I thought I would get on here and talk to you. I'm going to be looking over here because this is where I am editing the video, and I'm looking at the screen, so if you notice me looking over here, that's where I am. I will be chatting with you. This is going to be a very rambly video. I'm going to try my best not to have to stop. And I'm going to try my best to just take it with one shot. So it's going to be very rambly. I'm going to be referring to the video, and then sometimes I'm just going to be chatting with you. So I hope you don't mind. I really wanted to make the junk journal using the supplies from the March box from the stationery selection. Katrin, our newest design team member, she created a junk journal using the box from the Classic plate, and I thought that was a brilliant idea. I haven't done junk journaling in a while. Oh gosh, I don't even remember the last time I made my own journal. I'm trying to think. I really don't remember. Maybe even like over a year ago. It's been a long time since I have made some like junk journal-y things, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to make one. And the box is a perfect, like it's a very small 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter box, so it's not very intimidating. Like if you just want to put in some little cards or some quotes or something like that, it's not a very intimidating size, so it's not like you have to fill out the whole thing. And it's very easy. It's very self-explanatory, so I hope it's okay that I'm talking to you this way. But I'm just deconstructing the box, and in Katrin's blog post, she mentions about strengthening the spine, so that's where I'm cutting off the excess bits, and then I'm using the excess cardboard and using that to kind of reinforce the spine. But yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you have any questions, I'm always here, so just let me know. So how are you doing? I'm okay. Struggling a little bit, but I know we are all struggling, so it's a very difficult time for all of us, and my intentions were to get on more frequently for you so that we can chat more and just be there for each other a lot more, but it's been very, very difficult. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just hope you are okay. I hope you are safe. I hope you are healthy. I hope this video acts as a little bit of a distraction for I don't know how long, maybe 15 minutes or so. But anyways, if you want to follow along making the junk journal, it doesn't have to be obviously from the materials in the March box, but if you have some supplies lying around, maybe you have like a granola bar box. I think a granola bar box would be really nice. It would be a nice size. I don't know. I'm thinking they're about like 12, 15 centimeters, so it's not really big. But yeah, if you have like a granola box, you can deconstruct it and take some papers and things like that. The journal that I'm making right now is a no-sew, so you don't have to sew in the signatures. You just wrap around some thread as for the spine, for the signatures, and so you'll see later on. I believe I made this into two parts because it would be just way too long to make it into one full video. But yeah, now I'm just cutting the bits of paper 10 by 10 centimeters so that I can wrap that in the inside of the cover so that it's not just a brown. I mean, you can leave it as is, but yeah, I just wanted to add something to the inside. I think with Katrin's, she actually covered the outside box as well, but I just left it as is. I hope to use this particular junk journal. I've already actually started journaling in it or decorating it, but I hope to add just bits of like randomness, so I don't want to say trashy junk journal because it's not really trashy, it's just some things from everyday life that I want to stick in there to add a bit of color. Sometimes there's not enough space in my Hobari Chitecho, and I will kind of, it will overflow into other journals. So this is one of those like journals that I want to stick things in, and I want to collage things in, and they might not have a specific purpose, but they're just pretty and it makes me happy. I know some people have their like, oh, I don't know what the term is, like their happiness journal or like their positive journal. I know there's a term for it. If you know what I'm talking about, just leave a comment down below. But there is a journal where people just stick in things that make them happy. So yeah, I'm just adding glue to the inside pages onto the black page so that I can stick that in the inside of the cover. And I don't cover the whole bit because I want to use that extra flap there, and I'm just going to fold it up and act as a pocket. And I end up tearing that. Well, I'll explain it when that comes. Sorry. So now I'm just looking through the papers and seeing what paper I could use to cover it up, because there is like a sticker label on top of it, and I want to kind of cover that up. So I grabbed that red paper. So I forgot to mention the paper stash is from Emoji Kami, and they are an independent paper company from Osaka, and they hand make and everything. They pack everything by themselves. Actually, I don't even know if there's more than one individual, to be honest with you. I believe maybe it's like a one-man show, or maybe just a couple of employees, so it's a very, very small company, but I'm happy to be able to support these local businesses, especially in these trying times. I know it's not easy. All over the world it's not easy. So yes, so this is what I was talking about. I kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I'm peeling away the excess cardboard so that I can thin it out just a tad, because I want to staple it shut, and I want to make it into a pocket. And it's not like a thick cardboard, it's a fairly thin one, but I wasn't sure if my stapler would go through that. And so I'm just thinning out just the edge of that. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing there, and just thinning that out so that I can add 2 staples to keep that pocket part closed. Does that make sense? Yeah, so that's what I'm doing there, and you'll notice me kind of struggling. Initially I wanted to take or peel apart the whole flap, but I just gave up, and I just tore just the edge part where I needed to staple right there. And it's very, very ugly looking, as you can see, but because it is a flap and it's going to be up, I just left it as is. But yeah, I just grabbed my stapler and punched 2 staples in there, and it's very secure. I was thinking of using the double-sided tape to give that extra security, but I just left it with the stapler, and it's fine. It's been several days now, and I've used it so far, and it's been okay. Now I am grabbing the extra papers from the paper stack that was in the box, and I'm just measuring out 10 centimeters. And you'll notice I try my best to add like various sizes, and you'll see me like ripping edges and cutting things and making little flaps for different pockets and tuck spots and things. So I will be doing that throughout the video. I'm just using this cutting mat from Daiso. I think it was from Daiso. I know it's like a 100 yen shop cutting board. I'm just measuring with some washi tape the 10 centimeter mark so that I don't have to always take the ruler and measure it out. But yeah, I'm just adding some folds here and there. I like to have pockets in my junk journals. I like to tuck things in. I like the tactile experience, and it's very interactive that way for me, especially in junk journals. So you'll notice I'll add a lot of pockets and flip ups and downs and things. I'm kind of excited to see how it will turn out at the end once it is all completed. So this one I decided to cut it short and make it into a smaller piece of paper. And the smaller bits I think I will end up like tearing, maybe making them into tabs, or like just scrap paper that I can use to decorate a page. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. I feel like the second part of this video, I think I will be showing you just some decorating things, and it's just a continuation of me playing with the papers. But I really don't know what to discuss with you on camera. So if you have a topic that you would like me to talk about, just let me know. I know I have mentioned that I will be filming a like what's in my pouch, or filling out my Delphonics pouch video, I still haven't done it yet because I still don't know what to put in it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it, and the struggle that I have is I want a pouch for just journaling in my Hobonichicho, and then I want a pouch to house like collage elements for like the junk journal collage type of journal. So I'm struggling which one which one should I do. But anyways, so yeah, if you have any recommendations or if you want me to, yeah, if you have any recommendations, just let me know. If you'd rather see me fill out a pouch for the Hobonichicho, just let me know. But here is where I'm wrapping the spine. I will, of course, leave the post video, not the video, well, sorry, the blog post. Katrin also made a flip-through video of her junk journal, but I'll leave all that information down below. But you'll see that I grabbed the thread also from the March box, and I've counted at least 6 times, plus extra, two, I don't know what it's called, 2 strings or 2 strands per signature, and one signature is kind of like a booklet. So I needed to count at least 6 times plus extra so that I can tie it up. And hopefully I'll show you a close-up here of what I'm talking about. And of course in the blog post it's a little bit more easier to understand. So yes, you can see there I'm showing you 2 strands each, and I'll be passing the papers. You can see right there I didn't even staple the booklet together, or I didn't stitch the signature together. I just ended up taking the sheets and just sliding them underneath each 2 pieces of thread. Does that make sense? You know what I mean. Yeah, so it's looking really cute. I think I want to add some more vintagey types of papers, kind of like more vintage type of papers. I think I'll add a little bit later on. This envelope, I ended up cutting the flap so that you can open it up, and I just folded it in half and slid that into the slot, into the threads. And yeah, I'm just, the same thing, I'm just measuring out the paper to see how I can fit that into the junk journal. But my time is almost up here. I think I'll have a couple of more minutes. But yeah, if you have any questions that you like me to talk about, it doesn't have to be craft related or stationery related. I think a lot of people enjoy watching how Tokyo is, and I know I enjoy watching vlogs about other people in other parts of the country, and I know it may seem boring to some people. For me, it's just so interesting to see how different somebody is just riding on the road, and the neighborhood is so different, the amount of greenery is so different, and the size of the road is like different, and things like very small things I find very interesting. So if you're curious about Tokyo life, or if you have any questions about living in Japan, just let me know as well. Right now Japan is in a state of emergency, but to be honest, it's not in like a lockdown mode, and a lot of the shops are still open. I don't want to say it is kind of unfortunate, but there's no panic, and maybe that's why they did this. I don't feel any panic at all, but at the same time, I'm not really out at the shops, so I try my best. I think I've only been to the store once this week, and it was not like a big store. It was just like the local corner shop. So we'll see when the next grocery run happens. We'll see if there's any panic going on, but things are okay so far. They've closed down like nightclubs and bars and izakayas and karaoke places, internet cafes, those types of things. Of course, big events and movie theaters and those kinds of businesses are also closed. So pharmacies and supermarkets and little shops like that, like grocery shops and things, are open. But I don't feel any panic or anything like that. But I was watching the news, and they were showing like one of the bigger train stations, Shinagawa Station, and there were just so many people, and maybe a lot of the businesses here are very old school. I don't know. It's just there is just so many people, and I think it takes time to adjust as well. The state of emergency was announced, I think, on the 7th. So maybe it does take several days to announce, like to adjust for those older companies. Like I don't know if you can believe this, but there are companies that still communicate via fax machine. Do you know what the fax machine is? Anyways, so yes, I'll leave it at that. I think I'm pretty much done for this video. I'm just gluing down bits of paper from the tearaway bit from the cardboard box there. And I think I added some tabs and things a little bit later on. I think I stapled this as a tab on an envelope. Yeah, right here. I ended up stapling that down, but I hope to have at least one video per week. I've been doing that for years now, and I haven't missed. There was, I think last week it was really tough. I ended up squeezing one video in, I think it was on a Saturday or something, but yes, at least once a week I will have a video up, and I've been doing that for as long as I can remember. But yeah, if you have any other questions or comments, I hope people keep the conversation going and we can all kind of support each other. I hope you are safe and healthy where you are. I will see you soon. Thank you so much always for your support. Bye.